Let's discuss Plymouth. The need-to-know date for Plymouth is 1620. The Pilgrims and Puritans were unhappy with the Church of England, and so a group of Protestants, and that's just what we call these groups of Christians, they're Protestant Christians. They first left England looking for religious freedom in Holland. However, the Pilgrims then sailed on to America. They didn't find it in Holland because they were just different cultures. So they sailed to the Americas. They landed in present-day Massachusetts, looking for Virginia, and they named their colony Plymouth. The colonists committed themselves to the Bible. Every aspect of their life would be based on biblical teachings. Before going ashore, the Pilgrims pledged themselves to this idea of self-government. They signed a document called the Mayflower Compact and agreed to form their own government and obey its laws. So what did this compact do? It establishes the colony as a civil body who will elect their own pastors and leaders. Okay, pastors are the religious leaders, and then they have the leaders of the colony, kind of like governors. Those elected leaders will make laws that the colony will vote on and follow, as long as those laws are what they call just and equal and abided by those biblical teachings. The colonists elected a governor every year. And this guy named William Bradford was re-elected 30 times. So pretty much making this a one-man ruled colony. But really nobody at Plymouth had any problems with this. William Bradford was a very just and equal man. He was a very good Christian. And so nobody objected to him being re-elected every year. Electing officials and voting on laws was based on majority rule. So if William Bradford got the majority of the votes, then he would remain governor. So what did the Mayflower Compact really what's the legacy of it? Well, it established the idea of self-government and majority rule. Self-government meaning you rule yourself, and your colony rules itself. It's not ruled by anybody else. And the majority rules means that everybody has a vote. At this time, the men had a vote, and the one with the most votes won. A lot of times, the majority was 50% plus one. So that's majority. This is a type of social contract where everybody agrees on the laws. It formed a political body with power to enact laws for the good of the colony. It provided a model for later development of representative government.